Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello and welcome to Footy JUDGEMO. I'm tired of this. I'm tired. I've been wearing this for about like 2.5 hours. Big up everybody that is here. Welcome to Footy JUDGEMO. You walk in, you hit that like button. Listen, lots of news to talk about. We had this amazing debate about Lampard's school, Gerrard, R9, Cristiano Ronaldo, Man City, everyone. Big up everybody that is here. Lots of you guys are here. Of course, lots of you guys are here. Of course, Jordi Toon for life. Sean, Nawaf, smash the likes, people. Walls FI is here, of course. John Thomas, Kuram Ali, let's go. Of course, MN29, Kingsman is here with us, people. Of course, Bardistas. It's kind of a tough name to say, of course. Rafikov, King Hodel, who can't take me serious. Of course, as everyone. Here we go, people. What's up? Mom Innocent. Of course, everyone that is here, hit that like button. Guys, let's get to 100 likes right now. Before we go on, lots of news to talk about, people. Lots of news to talk about. Reportedly, Manchester City are going to go next season with the same squad. They aren't going for any signing. There are a little bit. Papa Beard, good morning. Good morning. Of course, Toka, LFC, Aaron, everyone that is here. Man City, Canada. Apparently, there is a report out there. Someone from ESPN said that Manchester City and Jamie Phillips is here. Good evening, Jamie. Good evening, Jamie. Of course, Jamie Phillips. I've had enough from the headsets, bro. I've had enough. Big up everybody. Listen, if you want to do a question, if you want to do any question, send me the question. Of course, I will prioritize Super Chat, of course, because they help the channel massively. Just be straightforward. They support the channel, guys. Super Chats support the channel absolutely massively, by the way. since we're trying to do content here. Of course, add revenue on all this stuff, but super chat support it. Like the video so it goes to the next person as well. By the way, I just want to let you know, the like button is that takes the video to the next viewer. 200 people right off the bat and 50 likes. That's fraudulent. So Man City got Savio, but it looks like, but that deal was done way before the transfer window. Someone, it's called Robert Dawson or something like that, said that Manchester City, Pep Guardiola might be happy with the squad he has since Bernardo might not leave and only get rid of Calvin Phillips. And they're going to be happy with the squad they have. They're going to go into next season with the same squad. The reason I want to talk about this, and I'm going to talk about it later because I'm going to tell you about the other news, is that is this squad enough for them to win the Premier League? We're going to talk about that. The other news is that Zirkzee is the top target for Manchester City. So Manchester City will battle Arsenal for it because Milan are stalling. Milan aren't serious. AC Milan aren't serious about that. So maybe Manchester United will come in. I think it will end between 25 to 35 million pounds. That is the deal. I think it's a fantastic thing. The other piece of news is that it looks like Spurs are going to get Ivan Toney. So they had a bid turned down. So they already agreed everything with Ivan Toney. They had a bid turned down for 40 million pounds. Brentford 160. I think what Fabrizio said is that they think it can end up being 50 to 55 million pounds. So I actually think at the end of the day, I think Brentford will sell Ivan Toney to Spurs. This is just my speculations. My expectations is that Ivan Toney next season will be a Spurs player, which is a massive addition for them. And also there are news that Deco and Barcelona have made Diaz their top priority signing this transfer window. Of course, Diaz is with Colombia in the Copa America. Liverpool fans will be happy with that. Liverpool fans will be happy with this, that if Luis Diaz is going to Barcelona, they want to sell him, they want to get somebody else, they can go for a cheeky one, they can go for Olise, they can go for Kvaratskhelia, they can go for someone to replace Luis Diaz. So Liverpool fans will be happy with that. Barcelona are going to they have been sniffing around Diaz for a while. And last but not least, there is a report today that I'm not sure if it's credible, but I want to talk about it. And this is what I do on the channel. I look at the reports and I talk about them. Are they true or not? That's not my job. My job is to find the sources and talk about them, find the sources, look at the reports and talk about them. Of course, there is a report that Jackson wants to leave. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. That Jackson is not happy with the departure of Pochettino and he wants to go. I don't think that is true. But however, though, and that is the thing, which is also there is the Olise talk, which is Olise is someone that Chelsea are looking to get. There is a report out there, which is this one, that let me zoom in so for you guys can see. Like this guy who have played this season, I can't remember where, Rayo Vallecano or Alaves. This guy is someone who I have never heard of before today. He's a 20 years old striker. Why are Chelsea going to sign another 20 years old striker? So they went for Duran. This is another youngster, another potential signing for Chelsea, another prospect for Chelsea. Why are Chelsea moving like this? And I'm going to start with this news. I'm going to start with this news, the one that is next to me. Exactly. Who the F is this guy? And before I go on, thank you, AA, for supporting the channel from Canada. Hit the likes up, people. Road to 22 guys. We got this. Guys, we really need to get to 22K. We have to get to 22K. Within this month, within June, We have to get to 22K. You do that by liking the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Who is this guy? Who is this mystery striker that Chelsea are going for? What is this? Why are Chelsea going for another prospect? Chelsea fans in the chat, answer me this. Why? It might be him or Duran. That's what you say. But why? Why they keep chasing players that we don't know about? Why do Chelsea keep playing the prospect game? Why do they gamble? Thank you so much for the subscription. Let's get to 22K. Appreciate you. Why? 20 years old, doesn't have a lot of experience. Why? Because didn't Maresca, and I'm going to throw this out there. Didn't Maresca in his first press conference say, I want to challenge, that this team is challenging, that this team is ready? Why are they going I actually hate this. You guys, I think this is not a Maresca signing. I think this is another Todd Bowley, Winstanley signing. Someone who we never heard of is for 32.5 million euros plus bonuses. This is not as serious as Nawaf is saying. These are the owners not being serious. Who is this guy? Who is this person? Let me update the timestamps. What are Chelsea doing? Why are they still moving fraudulent? Why? It doesn't make any sense to me that Maresca says, I want to challenge, right? And Chelsea want to sign a no one. With all due respect, a no one. Yeah, but the problem is I'm not here arguing if Chelsea going to pay the money or not, people. I am really arguing, why are Chelsea go after someone with another prospect at 20 years old? It's crazy. Like, I think if this model doesn't stop, this prospect 20 years old, 21, 19, bro, go sign a ready-made striker. Go. He's got talent. He has prospect. He has talent at his feet. He has a high ceiling. I am tired of the stock, bro. I am genuinely tired of he has a high ceiling, so we should go and sign him. He has mad future. He has an amazing future, so we should go and sign him because he has mad future. I actually think without a shot, I think if you keep signing youngsters, when are you going to go to the next level? When are you going to take the squad to the next level? With signing another striker. Again, I'm going to say this again. You want to sign 2 strikers. Who is in the market? Chelsea. I guarantee you this. I'm going to put my opinion out there. Okay? If Chelsea sign Olise and they don't get rid of anyone, and they get a Duran or a young striker, I don't think Chelsea will sign 3-4 players plus what they have. However, there are news out there that some people, some clubs are sniffing around Madueke. That's different. That model, that way of you going out to scout 20 years old and 21 years old screams one thing: profit, not winning. We want profit. We want to sign the players. We want to get their value higher, and we want to sell them. If you tell me that Chelsea go scout this guy to be part of the squad, I'm going to tell you you're freaking crazy. Crazy. Jackson is 23 years old. And by the way, I am not sure if this is true or not. Chelsea striker Nickolas Jackson is considering a move away from the club following the departure of Mauricio Pochettino. That might be talk sports waffling. It might be talks sports waffling. By the way, I'm not going to sit here and tell you this is a credible source or whatever. But this might be a complete waffle. I actually don't think that Chelsea should go to next season with Nickolas Jackson as their main striker. Chelsea should go and look for a ready-made striker today, now. Nickolas Jackson needs a lot of work to be in a title challenging team or a team that will challenge in the next year before he comes out. He needs a lot of work, Nickolas Jackson. Tons of work. Tons, people. He needs a lot of work. But that's my point. You can finish top 4. However, you want to go and get the better guy. Why not go and get a better guy? Why not go and get a better striker? Actually, the news today, they are moving for Olise. I love that move. They signed Tosin. Fantastic. You know what I mean? But that model needs to change a little bit and go sign ready-made strikers. Unless they are getting unless some of the reports, some of the articles that people said are actually true. And hear me out here. And before I speak and I say anything, please guys, like the damn video. Let's get to 100 likes. We can be over 230 here and we're not even on 150 likes. Come on. Let's get to 150 likes or 200 likes. Hit that like button underneath your live chat. My point about this is that unless the model is what people accused Chelsea of doing, this Maresca project is a very long-term project and it aligns with the style of play and also the selling model where you get some players and you sell them. A lot of people accuse Chelsea of trying to be Brighton. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? A lot of people accuse Chelsea of trying to be Brighton. Right or wrong? Lots of people accuse Chelsea of trying to be Brighton. If Chelsea are moving like this, why are they moving to young players? Why is this guy on the Chelsea radar? Give me a break. Listen, there are articles that say, and by the way, we literally try to read the future and try to read what you're doing based on your signings. I'm going to tell you this. If Chelsea go sign youngsters this transfer window, and I'm going to give you an example before I go on. If Spurs don't, hello Mookie, welcome. If Spurs don't go and sign Ivan Toney, if Spurs don't go and back Ange, I would say that Daniel Levy is still cheap, is still someone who isn't backing the coaches, looking at the finances. But if Spurs go and sign an Ivan Toney, go bid for Eze, now they're backing. So move that to Chelsea, though. Move that to Chelsea. If Chelsea go and sign youngsters, don't go and sign ready-made players. They signed, what's his name? Tosin. They're going for Olise, as the reports are saying here, that Fabrizio said that Chelsea are trying everything possible to sign Olise, to get an agreement with him and for him with Crystal Palace. If Chelsea move this way, Chelsea are serious. Chelsea are absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, serious. I am saying, go sign the people that have experience in the Prem. Go sign the likes of Ulises. You don't have to sign Ivan Toney, but you can sign someone who has more experience. I don't know who's the striker out there. You can go and sign someone. I don't know, get Solanke back. He was your youngster. Something like that. But my point about this, Chelsea are trying to do everything possible to get Olise. I genuinely think there is some point in your development as a football club where you stop signing youngsters. You stop signing youngsters. You have enough of them. Cole Palmer, Madueke. Mudrik is not a youngster, but he's still. Jackson. You have Enzo. You have Caicedo. You have Malagusto. Stop. At some point, you have to stop and go sign the next people. Go sign the ready-made players. Go sign someone that is ready. Stop going for these guys. Stop going for the youngsters. Stop going for them. You have to. At some point, you'll have to move on. Because if you want Maresca to succeed, Maresca's a young coach. Doesn't have a lot of experience. You're going to give him not experienced players for him to teach them how to play football or how to be in a system or stuff like that. Go get someone that is ready. Okay, let me check. What did Fabrizio tweet? Here you go. But Mo's wrong. Chelsea keep working in both this guy and John Duran deals, but will only bring one striker. One. Chelsea will try to negotiation for... So Chelsea are negotiating to get one striker, not two, or one of them. Does he mean one of them, though? Thank you, Rafikov. Does he mean one of them? Big up Saad in the chat. Big up Habibi. Big up Saad. Big up Habibi. Thank you. Which one would you prefer? Duran, who has 400 minutes, or the other guy who played in La Liga? Come on. And listen to Saad here. 270 people here. Not even 100 likes. Fraudulent. Which one should Chelsea get? I actually think neither. Unless they go and get another striker. I actually think Chelsea will bring one striker only, and Olise. I actually think this forward line is being shaped to have Olise and one striker to support Jackson. Or Nkunku, by the way. Or Nkunku. That is the problem. I think they need to go. But Chelsea fans tell me, no, we are signing 2 forwards, Mo. We are signing 2 strikers plus Olise. Yeah, this is not FIFA Street. This is not FIFA Street. It's not. It is not FIFA Street. Big up, Saad. You can subscribe to Saad's channel, Saad's Football Corner. Of course, big up, Saad. Duran, listen, I like Duran. But again, I'm going to say this. Duran is an understudy who can come in and be an understudy. So for me, Jackson should be an understudy for someone. You are going to get an understudy for an understudy. Ya akhi. Don't be fraudulent. Don't be fraudulent. Don't be fraudulent. Please go and get. Even if he moves to the left, ya akhi, you cannot move him to the left side. The reason why you cannot move him to the left, you have Mudrik and Sterling. You have to play one of them. You have Nkunku. So who's going to sit on the bench? Unless Nkunku plays up top. So Nkunku's going to sit on the bench. Nkunku's going to sit on the bench. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I don't think it's going to be moved to the left. It's going to be, it has to be Nkunku, ya akhi. He's not going to sit on the bench, Nkunku. He's not. Chelsea can go for an Ivan Toney, as Kevin says. Chelsea can go for an Ivan Toney, but I don't think that's their model though. Chelsea can go for a 25, 24, 26 years old striker, not a 29 years old. Not a 29, maybe a Solanke. The problem is I don't know who else is on the market though that is available. Guirassy, 28 years old. That's a good one. Guirassy, 28 years old, 17 million pounds. There's no losing in this. There is no losing in this thing. But moving on from this thing to this guy. This is absolutely a cheap option for Manchester United. Super duper cheap option for Manchester United. Man United explained the deal for Bologna striker Zirkzee. They are in advance, 32 years old, among multiple options. No club to club talk yet. They haven't spoken to the club, but there is 40 million euros, 35 million pounds. Very good signing for Man United. Cheap. Cheap. Very cheap. I don't watch a lot of Serie A, to be honest with you. I don't watch a lot of Serie A. I watch only Inter. This guy is so technical and physically he's super strong. He can actually play from the left for Man United, but they have Rashford. I actually think this guy can play behind Rasmus Højlund. He is absolutely a very, very good player. The Athletic, the ones are reporting that Man United are really interested in him. I actually think he's so technical. He's very technical and he's very strong. He's very good. Like, I rate him very, very highly, to be honest. If Man United do this, serious transfer. Serious transfer for Manchester United. What can he do on the pitch? Second striker behind Rasmus Højlund. Can play off Rasmus Højlund. Can play a striker. Can come off the left if they need someone on the left. Can play on the right. Can play at the 10. He's absolutely going to bowl for Man United if he joins them. But I'm afraid for him. I think he's both-footed, if I'm not mistaken. He's both feet. And one of the things about Zirkzee is that physically he's strong. Physically, the guy is strong. Like, he is tall, he's strong. He's not like he's 6'4", bro. What a player. He's 6'4", guys. Can you imagine a 6'4"? Bro, the guy is serious. If Man United get this guy, and also he scores goals, he scored 11 goals, bro, he's good. He's absolutely good. He's still young though. He doesn't have a lot of experience, but I think that's what Man United need right now, because I don't think Man United are in for a challenge though. This is one of the things about Man United. I don't think Man United are in for a challenge. Man United are in a complete rebuild. They are writing seasons off. So for me, someone like that, so the difference between him and Chelsea is that Chelsea have a squad that I think they already have the youth, they already have everything. All they need is some small additions so they move on to the next level. But Man United are a complete rebuild. I think Man United fans should not expect, right? Should not expect a challenge. Milan are slagging though. Milan are slagging in the deal. Milan have not finalized the deal yet. They have not even, I think it's I don't know what is wrong. They don't want to pay the money. They want to pay a little bit of Man United. They want to pay little bits of installments though. Installments or something. Man United can just go in and sign the player. Big up Liverpool season for the support. Big up for the super chat. Big up for the support for the channel. Big up for you supporting the channel. Absolutely appreciate it massively. Appreciate you massively supporting my channel, supporting the hard work. Thank you so much. W for my guy. Thank you. My point about this signing, though, is that I think this suits Man United. Why? Also, it suits Arsenal, though. If they're gonna rely on him, Maybe Zirkzee start, but at least you're in a rebuild though. You're in a rebuild. So that means is that you can work, you can be patient. The difference between last season for Manchester United and this season is that Manchester United last season, they were coming from a season when they were third. You're expecting to go higher. Now they regressed and they actually renewed the trust in Erik ten Hag. I'm not expecting to go forward. Does that make sense? Like, I'm expecting you to rebuild. I'm not expecting Man United to challenge for top 4. By the way, I am not expecting Man United to challenge for top 4. And if people put pressure, Ya akhi, Saad, you didn't have to do that, Wallahi. Wallahi, you didn't have to do that. I'm serious, by the way, Saad. You didn't have to do that, but thank you, Habibi. I really appreciate you, but you didn't have to do that. Wallahi, you didn't. Guys, Saad's Football Corner, go subscribe. Help the guy, help the man. Part of Al-Ahwa. Might be tomorrow with us on Image Chef. There is a little bit discussions about not doing Image Chef, but we'll tell you tomorrow. Ya akhi, haram, ya akhi. You didn't have to do that, Saad, but thank you, Habibi. Wallahi, I appreciate you, Saad. Thank you, Habibi. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. W is for Saad. W is for Liverpool season. W is for Saad. W is for Liverpool season. Guys, Saad's channel. Someone put the link for Saad's channel in the chat. Guys, thank you, Habibi. I really appreciate you. Big up Saad. Big up Liverpool season supporting the channel. Absolutely massive support for the channel. W is for my guy Saad. W is for Liverpool season. AA, the first one to support the channel. There is a contract negotiation. Guys, go support Saad. Go support Saad. But going back to Manchester United, so I don't bore you and I don't want to stay for long, because Ahmed is going live after this. One of the things about this Man United season, next season, is that the fans should write the season off. Like, if Man United comes 7th or 6th, or 8th, don't throw your toes out of the window, as you guys say. Don't do that. Guys, don't do this. Just be patient. Wait. I love this. It's $9.99, not $999. So are you gonna be someone who's gonna send the $9.99 then? Or are you just gonna hate in the chat? So NZ, are you someone who's gonna send the $9.99, or are you just gonna hate in the chat on the people that support the channel? Wallahi, you are fraud. But big up Emmanuel Santana for supporting the channel. Love the honest football chat. Listen, I don't like Ten Hag. I think it's gonna go backwards, right? But I think Man United should completely write off next season. Does that make sense? Like, completely write off the season. In my opinion, sign a youngster like him, Branthwaite if he comes in, Gehi, 23 years old, and try to build. Are Man United in a place to challenge? Do you need a lot of work? And I don't think Ten Hag can challenge. Just be honest with you. I'm being honest with you, Emmanuel. I don't think you can challenge with Ten Hag. Maybe Ten Hag is a stopgap for the next one. Does that make sense? Maybe Ten Hag can be the stopgap for the next guy. Who is the next guy? I actually don't know. But I think if they are going to sign someone like Zirkzee, work with Rasmus Højlund, who had his first season in the Premier League, struggled a little bit. I don't know if Amad Diallo is going to be given a chance. They are still, by the way, Man United are still in for Elise. Man United are still in for Elise. By the way, don't rule out Man United maybe selling Anthony and Jadon Sancho, because there are news about selling Jadon Sancho, just to let you know, guys. There are news about Man United selling Jadon Sancho still. Just to let you know. There are news about Man United still trying to sell Jadon Sancho. I'm looking for the tweet that was tweeted, I think, from Fabrizio or something. I don't know when. But Man United are still, this is it. Man United are trying to ship Jadon Sancho. Man United are almost in agreement to get the money. Big up Ed. Big up from New York. Thank you. Make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. Juventus are exploring the sale to Juventus for 40 million. The problem is Juventus might do the loan with option to buy. Juventus don't have the money to sell him. But 40 million for Sancho, I think a Premier League team can swoop in. The problem is gonna be the salary, though. The salary for him is too much. This is, by the way, Rafikov, this was not only the Sun Sports. Calcio Mercato in Italy reported this morning. Calcio Mercato reported this morning. Calcio Mercato reported that Juventus are looking to loan him with an option to buy. The problem with option to buy, if he doesn't work, they're just going to ship him back. That is the problem. That's a massive problem. But to be honest with you, I'm actually thinking that they're going to get 35 million for Jadon Sancho. They might get 35 million for Greenwood, 35 million for Greenwood, 35 million for Sancho. They can swoop in for Olise. Or they can get this guy Zirkzee. Do you know what I mean? They got rid of Martial's wage. They're going to get rid of Casemiro's wage. They're going to get rid of Varane's wage. I think there has to be a solution for them to raise money. Man United need to raise money to be able to sign football players. That is it, in my opinion. So that is something that they need to look for. I want to talk in depth about Man United on a different show where I have Mena here, where I have maybe Marcel, when I have more people to talk about Man United. My point about this is that I am as a neutral. I said that this keeping Ten Hag is a terrible decision, but khalas, I'm gonna move on from it. I'm gonna try to analyze Ten Hag now on a basis of like khalas, they have Ten Hag now. It's a reality. Man United fans have to live with it. Same as when I said that Maresca is an underwhelming coach for Chelsea. Khalas, Chelsea have to live with it. We'll have to live with it. It's not gonna change. I'm not gonna keep every show sit here and tell you Ten Hag is a terrible coach. You shouldn't have got rid of him. Khalas, we need to analyze the situation as it is now. Moving on, looking for the future for Man United. This is why Chelsea fans can attest to this. I stopped talking crap about the Maresca and this and this. I'm now talking about the project. I am talking about what Chelsea should sign. How can they support Maresca? Does that make sense? Khalas. I'm gonna stop talking about, oh my God, Maresca is underwhelming. He doesn't have experience. We have to move on because it's getting boring, to be honest. I spoke a lot about Ten Hag. I spoke about a lot me not being the biggest fan of the decision from a neutral perspective, which is what you get in Footy JUDGEMO. You know what I mean? I have to move on. I'm not going to dwell on it every single fucking show. I'm not going to fucking sit here and tell you, oh, Ten Hag. Khalas, we got to move on. Move on from this shit. Just talk about Zirkzee, talk about moving Sancho, moving Greenwood, Chelsea signing Olise. Khalas. And also Arsenal, for example. Until Arsenal, they're gonna stick with Havertz. Khalas, we're gonna live with this Havertz thing. The Arsenal are gonna live with it. We as content creators have to live with the fact that Havertz is gonna be there. Khalas, I'm tired of it. Khalas, I'm gonna be tired. Khalas, yeah, khalas. I'm gonna be done with that. Like I wanna be a little bit more objective and talk about the signings and talk about how I see Man United next season, how I see Chelsea, what Arsenal can do, Man City, stuff like that. You know what I mean? We want to be more objective. If we're gonna have a conversation, me and you, we have to be more objective. I'm dropping like all the things that I said. I'm gonna say if Chelsea signs someone tomorrow, I'm gonna tell you my opinion about it, and then I'm gonna have to live with it. Khalas. I think Ivan Toney at the end will end up. Who's timing out players? Who's timing out people? You watch football from YouTube highlights. Don't talk numpty. Yes, I do watch football. By the way, Players Edge. I do watch football highlights and compilations only. So you're here watching someone who only watches compilations. By the way, I don't watch any football. I just go to YouTube and I Google the highlights of the game, and then I go SofaScore, by the way, and I genuinely analyze the game through SofaScore and Opta. I actually do. I watch the highlights, I do the stats, And that's how I form my opinions. 100%. I didn't know that there is another way to form an opinion about football and just sit on YouTube and talk about it. I genuinely didn't know. Why did he get timed out? I actually don't know. I actually don't know why I got timed out. Why you got timed out. But yeah, of course. Highlights is the best thing. You watch highlights, you go to SofaScore, you go to FootMob, you watch the stats and you analyze the stats, and then you form a footballing opinion. You go on YouTube, bang! You have 300 people watching you. That's how I built the channel, bro. Literally. Oh, yeah, he did. You come every day to Footy JUDGEMO, expect stats, highlights, compilations. That's what you get from Footy JUDGEMO. You subscribe to Footy JUDGEMO, that's what you get. You know, Mo only watches compilations and highlights. That's it, stats. That's it. Wallahi, like, sit and watch me is amazing. Watch me talk about, you know what? From now, I can actually talk about the highlights. How about we actually can sit together? I can watch the highlight. I do watch-alongs for the highlights. We can actually do this. How about every week we do watch-alongs for the highlights of the Premier League, an hour show, like match of the day, highlights, and then we form an opinion. We have shows. We get like 500, 600 people watching us. Fantastic. Amazing. Fantastic. That's how I form my opinion. See? طب خلاص. طب if I watch the highlights, if I watch the highlights, can people, yes, we need to get to 200 likes. We need to get to 200 likes. Guys, hit that like button underneath. We're not leaving the show before we get to 200 likes. The like button looks like thumbs up underneath your live chat. Yani I'm sitting here like it's just simple click. Anyway, this Zirkzee thing, one of the things I actually don't understand is that why Arsenal aren't signing him. They were in for him. Suddenly they moved away from him for some reason. You know what I mean? They moved away from Zirkzee for some reason. I don't know why. I actually have no idea why. Why did they move away from him? It's a cheap signing. It's not expensive. He's a good player. He can come and be an understudy for Saka, by the way, can play on the right, can be an understudy for Havertz if you want to start him, can be someone to come off the bench to solve things. He can do that. So I think it's actually a good signing. But if Man United get him, it's not bad. I think it's a good signing for them. I actually genuinely think. We spoke about Ivan Toney at Spurs, and I'm going to say this. I think Ivan Toney will end up at Spurs, and that will show me one thing, and one thing only. The man, Spurs, if they get this deal over the line, Spurs are freaking serious. Spurs are freaking serious. Imagine Spurs next season with Ivan Toney. I think they're serious. Imagine if Spurs go sign Ivan Toney and Eze. They might need to sign a right back to be backup for Pedro Porro. That will show me that Daniel Levy is willing to back this guy. Can I ask you guys something? Do you guys think, I want one number only. If Ivan Toney and Eze go to Spurs, where do you think they will finish? Serious question. Serious question. If Ivan Toney and Eze go to Spurs, where would they finish? To be honest, where would they finish? I'm being serious, wallah. I'm being serious. Third, I'm seeing a lot of thirds. I'm seeing a lot of fifths. I'm seeing third, fifth, fourth, a lot of fifths. A lot of people saying fifth. Do you think they finish behind Chelsea? Watch this. Someone timed me out. One of the mods timed you out. This is the comment of the day. If Spurs get Ivan Toney, if you weren't talking about me, it's unlucky that you got timed out. if Eze and Ivan Toney join Spurs, where do you think Spurs will finish? I want an honest answer. Wallahi, I want an honest answer. I just want your honest answer. Where would they finish? I actually think they finish fourth. I think they're going to be a problem. They're going to be a problem. They're going to be a problem for everyone. Everyone. With this guy, Ange Postecoglou, he gets Eze, he gets Ivan Toney to bang and go. Guys, remember, they played the majority of the season with freaking Richarlison as their number 9. They got Ivan Toney. It's serious. They're absolutely serious, actually. That's the thing. I actually think if they get Ivan Toney, I can't find the tweet about Ivan Toney though. I actually can't find the tweet about Ivan Toney. It's said that the deal will be done by 50 million pounds though. Guys, imagine Ivan Toney for 50 million pounds. It said 50, 55, 50 plus 5. He's in the England now. Yeah. That's the thing. I think it's this one. Tottenham have now verbal agreement in place with Brentford to sign Ivan Toney. No, that's a joke tweet. Personal terms, the deal for 55 million. Maybe it will end up being 55 million, but I'm actually not sure. By the way, people have to understand that Ivan Toney has a problem, which is his age. His age, though. He's older. He's not young. Like, this is one of the things, and he's not a young football player, so that means I actually think there is no resale value for him. There's no resale value. The last thing I want to talk about, Rafikov, what do you want me to do? Nobody wants him because people are scared of his attitude. Spurs aren't. Ange can manage this guy. If anyone in the Premier League, I'm going to tell you guys this. Based on what I saw, if anyone in the Premier League can handle this guy, Ivan Toney, it's this guy, Ange. This guy, Ange, can literally handle this guy, Ivan Toney. Ange can handle Ivan. Do you think Ange can handle Ivan Toney? I genuinely think so. I think Ange is able to manage his attitude. I genuinely think Ivan Toney can be managed by freaking Ange Postecoglou. This guy is rough, bro. He has experience. He has years, bro. Years behind him. Maybe not at the top level, but he has years behind him. I actually think if he goes to Spurs, Ange will handle him. Ange will get the best out of him. And I think Ange will cook with him. Ange will cook. Ange will cook with this guy. I promise you this. This guy will get 15 to 20 goals with Spurs next season. 15 to 20 goals minimum. Along with the contribution from the people around him. Ange Postecoglou will be able to get this guy to get 15 to 20 goals next season if he gets him. Ivan Toney. If he gets this guy, bro, if Spurs get this guy right here, they'll get 15, 20 goals, if not more. Bro, if not more. He will bang for them. Only the Prem, bro. I'm talking only Prem, bro. Only Premier League. Only Premier League. 15, 20 goals, bro. Only Premier League. He's going to be able to get this thing out of him. Last but not least, before we end the show, is Pep Guardiola reportedly are happy with the squad. What are you guys thinking about that? I want your opinions about this. I want to get your opinions about this news that Pep Guardiola might be happy with the squad as it is, with the addition of Savio, of course, and he might not sign anybody, because yesterday we spoke about the deal for Bruno Guimaraes, that they want him, and we didn't talk about Diaz. Oh yeah, basically, we spoke about Diaz. We spoke about Luis Diaz. I thought we did, didn't we? Didn't we speak about Diaz? If Barcelona, yeah, I'm not sure if we spoke about Diaz or not. To be honest, I honestly forgot if I spoke about Diaz or not. The thing about this is that Barcelona are making Diaz their top target. Barcelona are getting Luis Diaz their top target. That's what Deco said. It's coming from Marca in Spain. They're already like trying to make this guy like everything. Everybody's saying that this guy is the guy for Barcelona. Every single report out there is saying that this guy is the guy for Barcelona. What they can offer is they can offer players exchange. They can offer Rafinha in exchange for him. Araujo is valued about 80 million somehow. So Liverpool will have to pay money to get Araujo. That is the deal. To get Araujo, they will have to pay money. That's how much Araujo is valued at Barcelona, 80 million pounds or something, like 95 million euros. I think that's what they told Bayern Munich. I think that's what they told Bayern Munich. They told Bayern Munich like that you need to pay like a lot of money for freaking Araujo. This is how much they value him, though. It's not me. But I think if Barcelona can, they don't have money, but if they can get rid of Rafinha to somebody, if they can find a sale for this guy, they can actually try to get Rafinha. There is another thing for Barcelona. Balde, Arsenal are sniffing around Balde, the left back. If Barcelona can sell him to Arsenal and raise money, they can get Diaz. They can get Diaz. So that I actually, by the way, I like Diaz, but I think he fell off a cliff after the injury. I think Luis Diaz, excuse me, is someone can be used, but not in Liverpool. Not at Liverpool. Luis Diaz might need a bagsman so he can just cross or try to assist. But Luis Diaz fell off a cliff. Apologies, people. Fell off a cliff, and I don't think he's the guy for Liverpool. Liverpool need wingers that will score goals. And Luis Diaz is not that guy anymore. For some reason, he fell off a cliff. By the way, he's not young. He's not young, though. He's not young, to be honest, Luis Diaz. He's 27, going 28. So Liverpool, if they're going to get rid of him, they need to get rid of him quickly. They need to get rid of him quickly. Big up Liverpool season. Mo, I respect your grind and much respect to your family for supporting your dream. Like Nipsey Hussle said, Marat Hun continues. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I want to know, where are you from in the US? You send American dollars. Are these American dollars? I doubt. Where are you? These are American dollars. So where are you in the US, though? Where are you in the US? Where are you in the US? But thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate everyone that is supporting my channel, my humble channel. Thank you, guys. One of the things that people say in the chat is that Nico Williams. I don't think Nico Williams is he's too young either, though. Nico Williams, 21. I'm not. I like Lamine Yamal more. Nico Williams is a pace merchant. Pace merchant, to be honest. I don't like, by the way, I'm not his biggest fan, Nico Williams. I'm not his biggest fan, to be honest. But Liverpool, if they want to sign someone up top, they're not gonna sign two players up top without selling one of Diaz and Nunes. And it looks like Nunes is staying, so it has to be Diaz. Unless there is, by the way, there is a massive rumor that Saudi, by the way, are preparing another mega offer. Orlando, Florida, but originally from Toronto, Canada. Big up then. Big up. Wallahi, there is news that Florida are going through a hurricane, but I know Orlando's not part of it. It's the east coast of Florida. Yeah, they're going through floods and heavy rains and stuff. God help them. God help them. It looks bad. When I saw some videos, it looks so bad. Big up people from California. Big up people from USA. USA playing in Copa America. Can we get another 50 likes from you guys? Can I ask you for another 50 likes? 50 likes, people. Just simple. Let's get to 200 likes then. While this show's live, let's get to 200 likes. It's simple. It doesn't cost you a penny. Like the video underneath your live chat. If you don't know what it is and you're chatting your phone, big up. Big up from New York. Big up the people that joined from the USA. Peruvian, Ecuadorian. That's a big mix. That's a good mix. Oh. That's a good mix. Peruvian, Ecuadorian. That's a good mix. That's a good mix. But big up everybody supporting the channel. Big up Mo, even the time. Nawaf timed you out. It's all right. We get timed out for jokes. Anyway, North London. Yes. Yes, of course. North London here, of course. I went to, by the way, one of the stadiums I went to is Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I went to watch Spurs play Brighton in 2019. In 2008, it was a very, very good experience. The stadium is magnificent, though. Magnificent. The Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. If you get a chance to go, the stadium itself is absolutely amazing. Amazing. But I liked Man City Stadium as well. But my favorite from the people I went to, I couldn't get tickets to the Emirates. I went to watch Arsenal, but it was at Goodison Park at that time. It was at Goodison Park. Crystal Palace. Selhurst Park. Because I sat in the end where the season ticket holders, they are absolutely very friendly. They're amazing guys at Crystal Palace in the South London. They were fantastic. Fantastic people at Selhurst Park. The Crystal Palace. Wow. Friendly, amazing. 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 But big up. Last but not least, does anybody believe that Pep Guardiola isn't going to sign anyone, though? That they're only going to stick to the squad they have with no one? Do you guys believe that? I'm going to tell you why it might be true, though. Because there is not enough. Cooley, you're so strange and your comments are so strange. Your comments are so strange. They're very strange. But one of the things that I actually think, because there is no quality out there, and they signed Savio, so there is no quality. There's not a lot of quality out there for them. So this is why I'm thinking that they might stick to the squad. Add Savio, work with what they have. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Big up everybody that is. We're all, by the way, I just want to tell you guys, we're that close to 22K. Do you guys know that? We're very close to 22K. Do you guys believe that? You guys believe that? We're very close. We're 70 subscribers away from 22K. By liking, sharing the video, we can get to 22K. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the good messages. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to drop a bomb soon for people on Footy JUDGEMO. Soon. One of the things that I wanted to... Why is not writing? I'm trying to write something. Congratulations. Thank you so much for everybody that is here. Appreciate you. Big up everyone that joining us. Wallah, you make my day. Listen, I'm sitting at the end of the day right here, and I am just trying to make it. We're trying to have the arguments with you. Big up all of your opinions. You guys in the chat, You guys in the chat, you guys make the show, by the way. And by the way, I actually think there is no quality around for Man City to. By the way, Man City need to improve the squad, right? There is not a lot of quality out there with the prices. Like, they don't want to pay for Bruno Guimaraes 100 million. They want him to hand the transfer request so they can sign the guy. And I don't think Newcastle are going to sell him at the end. Thank you, Sean. Thank you so much. I actually think at the end. Hello, Rosemary. Thank you for joining. I actually think that Man City, there is not a lot of quality out there for Manchester City to sign, though, to improve, right? To improve the squad. There is not a lot. He can work with Nunes, work with Kovacic, Doku, Savio. If Bernardo doesn't go, you know what I mean? This Grealish is still there. Gavardiol need to be there. Gavardiol still need to improve a little bit next season. And unless Kevin De Bruyne leaves, and by the way, there is either one or two things. I don't think they're going to let Kevin De Bruyne leave on a free next season. It's either Kevin De Bruyne renew the contract or they're going to sell him. If they sell him, how much money can they get, though? That's the thing. The thing about it is that Kevin De Bruyne goes into the last year of his contract, though. I still have a job. I still try to find a job. That's why I'm juggling here and there. But soon we'll see how it goes. If I can make this full time, it's with you guys liking, sharing, and the support and everything. This is what I can make this a full time. Does that make sense? I got subscribers. We're trying to make it. We're trying to do everything. And this is by your guys' support, to be honest with you. But back to Manchester City. Kevin De Bruyne enters the last year of his contract. I don't think Man City are going to make him run down his contract, though. But he enters the last year of his contract, though. That is the thing. And if Kevin De Bruyne gets a mega offer from Saudi Arabia, they will have to sell. They will have to sell. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Like they cannot make him run down his contract. That's the thing. So, can Man City go next season without signings? I doubt it. But I think it might happen depending on the circumstances. Because you won't get... If Kevin De Bruyne renews the contract... But here's the situation. If Kevin De Bruyne renews the contract for 2 seasons, 2 more years, that means 3 more years of Kevin De Bruyne, he has to play. How can you improve in Kevin De Bruyne? Can you improve in Foden? Are you going to improve in Bernardo in that system? Are you going to improve on Jack Grealish and Doku? That is the thing. You know what I mean? It's tough. It is absolutely very tough for Manchester City. But anyway, listen. This is the news about the Jackson thing. It's a report this morning that surfaced that, so for people asking about Jackson, that Nickolas Jackson might want to depart. It's not confirmed. There is nothing there. Stock Sports raised that this morning to answer your question. But big up everybody that is here. I want to pick up the people that supported the channel. AA, Liverpool season, massive support. Saad is Football Corner, people. Big up Saad for supporting. Emmanuel supporting the channel, and Liverpool season supporting the channel again. Big up everyone that is supporting the channel. We are less than 30 likes away from... Big up everybody. By the way, we are less than 30 likes away from 200. My first super chat, please, because I respect the hustle more. Keep grinding, brother. Thank you, Ed. Appreciate you guys. If you guys want to send super chats, I actually like to have super chats like this. I like super chats to drive the conversation. So you kind of challenge me, or you ask me a question, or you raise a topic so I can talk about it. I love that when people send a super chat with like debunk something I said so I can talk about it back. When people send a question, as I said, that is the thing. You know what I mean? I love people when they use the super chats as the conversational thing. You know what I mean? They drive the show. They drive the actual conversation. They drive the show, the directions of where they go. That is it. It's genuinely how to use a super chat. When I super chat sometimes in the terrace, or sometimes I super chat somebody, I drive the conversation to a way I want the conversation to go. Does that make sense? I think that makes a big difference. But stay here, like the video first, and don't go anywhere, because this will take you to AA United, where Ahmed is going to talk about the signings from a Man United point of view. People, big up everybody that joined us. So make sure to do that. Go support Ahmed, guys. Please, guys, go support Ahmed. Ahmed is one of our guys. Go support Ahmed. Go support him in his grind. Go and hit the like button on his video. Watch him. It's entertaining. We'll see you guys. I'll be on the chat. We'll see you guys on the other side. We are out of here, people. Thank you.